Well, I guess we'll just present that then.
You think that was important, Sholmes? You think maybe that was important?
I mean, so here's the deal. Do you want a game, or do you want Sholmes to be competent? You can't have it both ways.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that.
I just now noticed.
We could just ask him when he comes around.
That's insane. We wouldn't do that.
I think the point of this exercise is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris.
No, hold on, no. You're giving into the thoughts.
It's like Professor Oak telling you can't use your bike inside a building or something.
Why not? The other people are using their bikes inside the building.
I seem to remember it was you who concluded he was a real person in the first place, Mr. Sholmes.
Never heard of that.
What was that? Didn't hear nothing. Hello everyone, KVTV on the Sun, and welcome back to the third case of the second Greatest Attorney game. We are now starting the first day of the trial. And I guess that's it. I don't remember if I read this. I don't think I did, so... Also, if I sound a little nasally, it's because I got sick. Such is life. I guess I'll read this, because I really don't remember if I read this or not, so...
I don't remember anything. Joke's on you.
It's been 2 weeks. I can't
I
believe
remember
It's
the
been
Alamo.
84 years.
I can't believe it's been 6 months since I was last allowed to work in court. And now here I am, back at the Old Bailey.
Mr. Naruto,
Good morning, Professor Hairbrain.
I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. The atmospheric pressure here is off the charts. I don't know if it's anything like it. It's crushing me.
I feel that every time I'm here, that gravity.
Really, this is Britain's highest court. But you were telling me it's fitted with some kind of device that can actually control air pressure?
I think it's probably all in the mind.
Ah, yes. You won't let me down, will you, Mr. Naruto? I'm counting on you in today's trial to save my life! To save the secret to my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine from being made public!
Yes, I understand. I know what I have to do.
Yeah, I won't be irresponsible with your life,
I
as
have.
opposed to someone else.
I don't know who you're referring to. My mind is blanking.
No, I'm making a joke on how he has been completely irresponsible with whoever the hell he blew up.
Oh.
I didn't blow them up! It was an accident, I'm telling you!
Uh-huh.
I have to establish that the explosion 2 days ago was nothing more than an unfortunate accident.
Very, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, really. Just really prepare.
After a lot of pain and suffering.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm like, is this Sholmes?
Alright. Like his deliberations, Mr. Naruto, you appear to have lumbered with a most tiresome case here.
Oh! Mr. Sholmes! I didn't expect to see you here. He actually woke up on time?
That was very mean, Runo. Leaving me alone at home with Harley.
Aren't you his ward?
It took me at least an hour to wake him.
Are you? Look, Sholmes!
Oh god, please don't say that, it'll go to his head.
Indeed, sir, I am he, Herlock Sholmes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've heard about your exploits, even was living in Germany.
Ah, yes. Rats magazine is on sale in Germany, too.
This month's installment was sublime. Your detection and the invention of the silver blades was wonderful.
Ah yes, a memorable case indeed. It concerned a snake, I seem to recall.
No, that was the speckled band.
That was on a boat.
Well,
Well, thank you for Oh, sorry.
hello.
You're welcome. Here's your time, Mr. Sholmes. We're leaving now. Have a fun time.
Well, thank you for coming. Sholmes leaves.
I do appreciate your support.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, my dear fellow, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
Then why are you here? Oh,
I have urgent business at Madame Tuspel's.
you mean your waxwork job?
No, the waxwork abduction, of course. Madame has engaged my services.
Did she, or did you just, like, shove yourself in and just kind of, like, took it over?
It can be two
Going
things.
to be my new, very special waxwork.
So you're trying to get to the bottom of that ransom note, are you?
The week's wages depend on it, as does the safe return of the waxwork, naturally. As such, I intend to give it my undivided attention.
Oh, well,
Wait.
never mind then. I understand.
Undivided attention. Why are you here then?
His undivided attention.
Of course, with my skills of observation and reasoning, resolving the matter will be as easy as proverbial pie. I shall return forthwith. For until I solve the case, I shall have no money to afford a pie of any description.
Oh, then you must absolutely give it your full attention, Hurley.
Quite, Iris, quite. But life is riddled with irony, you know. Whenever I give something my full attention, I have a quite insatiable desire for a pie. One of the universe's most intricable mysteries, you might say.
Huh?
I don't know why. I've seen this one scene from the movie Giggly, which is a terrible movie, don't watch it, but it's Christopher Walken, and he walks in and he starts talking about pie to one of the characters. I don't know what it has to do with the movie, but that's what this scene's reminding me of right now. It just comes in and starts talking about pie. You put it on your head, and you try to have your tongue get to it. It's a weird-ass scene, but that's what Sholmes is doing right now. He's Christopher Walken.
Okay.
Oh, yes, quite, definitely, absolutely, I totally understand.
Okay, I stoned out for the last minute. What?
I don't understand at all.
Is someone a
Alright.
little starstruck? Also, no, I don't know either. It's just Sholmes. It's just Sholmes, man.
I am dissociating right now.
I wish you the very best of luck, Professor Hairbrain.
Why, thank you.
Does Hairbrain just turn into a monkey in front of Herlock or something?
E. That's what a bing bong.
Before I depart, Mr. Naruhodo, a word in your ear, if you please.
What's this about?
As you have remarkably little grounding in science, I feel I ought to inform you. As compelling as this super-high-voltage instantaneous kinesis hypothesis may be, a practical implementation, such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition, is quite impossible.
But the professor said the demonstration was a success.
Yes, it would appear that he fervently believes it was.
I've read Professor Bunnybrain's paper about it too, Runo. And I have to say,
I love Iris just giving nicknames.
I'm sure it can't be done. It could barely be done theoretically, let alone practically.
Star Trek will have some words with you.
So he's completely barking up the wrong tree?
What's
What
Star Trek?
Starstruck. Right?
No, I said Star Trek.
Ah. He's a little before his time. It's a little bit before times here, Mr. Hairbrain. What if he's the one who just created, like, Star Trek in this universe?
He's the one who made so in the Star Trek canon, they found his old blueprints and they're like, oh my gosh, we can make this possible. We have the technology now.
But how could an experiment that had no possibility of succeeding, in fact, succeed? That's contradictory.
And it's that contradiction that will be at the heart of the trial, I've no doubt.
What's that supposed to mean?
And why couldn't you tell us this yesterday?
Now, I must hurry along. I wish you the best of luck, my dear fellow.
See you later, Hurley.
I mean, he was kind of busy being a wax figure, I guess.
Off I go to earn money and hopefully not die.
Well, it looks like you're on your own today, Runo. But chin up. You can do it.
Oh, what about you, Iris?
No, I'm afraid I can't help. I have something I need to do.
I see.
It's going to be a big surprise for you when you find out what it is.
That sounds ominous.
Counselor Defense and the defendant. Court is about to begin in session. Make our way into the courtroom at once.
We're on our way. Who's we
who's
in
the
this
judge?
situation?
I don't
Me.
know.
Me, actually me this time. An
I
experiment?
don't think I remember the last time I was the judge.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure you're probably the judge in the next one. Let's see,
Okay.
we had... No, you were the judge! You were judge in case 1!
Was I?
Yes.
I don't remember. That was like 84 years ago.
I
Like,
know.
I don't remember.
No, you were the judge. And then... case 2, we had...
I can't be expected to remember things that happened
No,
752
yeah.
years
Don't worry, it
ago.
was the Japanese judge.
Yeah, it was the Japanese
mahogany.
judge.
Yeah, mahogany
Jigoku.
guy.
The
Okay, that's
Jigoku
fair, that's
guy.
fair.
Yeah, you were the Japanese judge. We had final for the second one, so now it's down to me and KV, and I decided I'm going to take over the judging for this one.
Okay.
So KV's going to be the judge in the next one.
Hooray!
An experiment...
Wait.
What? What do you mean,
Well,
wait? No.
Nope. I won't say anything. I thought something and I was like, wait.
An experiment that the laws of science say can't possibly succeed. And a scientist who's convinced that it did. That's the riddle you have to unlock here, Ryunosuke. That's the key to this case. "23rd of October, 9:10 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom." Rubble, 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 rubble.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are sitting today for the public trial of Professor Albert Harebrain. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Prosecution is ready.
So is a dog. I just heard the jingling of a dog, okay? The defense is ready, my lord.
No, it's a dog. The dog's ready. You're not defending them anymore, Ryunosuke.
I'm 6 months out of practice, and what's more... Oh, goodbye. I forgot she's in her costume, too.
I was just like, wait a minute.
Okay, bye!
Ryunosuke, you don't remember. That's not how it happened. Ryunosuke, what outfit were you imagining you're in?
He has a very active imagination.
Man, who knew Thanos' snap could affect timelines, too?
I'm without Susato-san today. You got this, Ryunosuke! Ugh. It's just my imagination, or does the air in here feel even more oppressive than usual? You got this!
So, I must say I recollect the victim of this case all too well, Mr. Odie Asman.
Mr. Assman was well known as a financier, so that was merely a front for his diverse criminal activities.
It was only a month ago that the man appeared in court prosecuted by you, Lord Van Zeeks.
And now he's dead. Score 1 for me.
I'm not sure you should be saying that in court, sir.
I mean, I didn't do it.
But the jury unanimously found him not guilty.
Because every member of the jury had been bribed, by the sound of it. These powerful London criminals are prepared to go to extreme lengths to keep their freedom.
But 2 days ago, on the 21st October, Mr. Asmund met his end. The work of the Reaper, was it?
If that is how your lordship would describe divine retribution. But the fact remains that Mr. Asmund's death was a direct result of the actions of the accused, Professor Harebrain.
Very well, then. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people. Are the 6 of you ready to fulfill your societal duties?
I'm most gratified to have been selected to carry out this important civic duty, my lord.
To have a man's fate in the palm of one's hand. Oh gosh, oh golly, it sends shivers down my spine.
Who?
These are all new people so
Who?
far.
Who are you?
Houdini.
This is... What? That man looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
He looks like Houdini.
He looks like if Houdini was a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
It looks like he could be Paradox's brother from season 1.
Oh my god, with hair?
No, wait, then not Paradox. Whoever was the guy who had the Dark Magician and the mask.
Oh,
forget his
that
name.
Paradox. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is
You know
Battle
the
Season.
rival-
That's season 2. Hold on.
You know the rival character in Yu-Gi-Oh GX?
No, I haven't watched GX,
No.
unfortunately.
Ed?
He had like black hair that spiked up in like a buzzsaw kind of thing. This could be his dad.
Oh my god.
But see,
Or his
again-
great grandfather.
but see, the buzzsaw haircut makes sense because Houdini.
All right, I know what voice to give you. All right. Okay. How do I make you sound different to the other one? It's like science experiments, magic, conjuring tricks, courtroom trials. All are nothing more than performances.
He's now a radio host?
Yes.
Ah, I see that you also like to do the... Oh, wait, I'm in jail. Never mind. I have to leave now. I'm going to leave this country.
The spirit scholar that defies the reputation of science deserves to hang.
We have to listen to what's said on both sides, defense, and, settle on one. That's it, isn't it?
That is
Yeah,
a
let's
baby.
put a
You
kid.
have homework.
Is that breaking child labor laws?
Also, I guess we have another sleeping juror 6.
Wait a second. It's the early It's the early 1900s.
It wasn't like this at all.
AV.
What?
It is it's turn of the century, right?
Yeah.
Child labor laws don't fucking exist.
They could.
I don't think that was until the 1920s.
I think it was before the 1920s.
Was it with the
Oh.
Industrial Revolution?
Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna continue while one of you Googles this information. I love this game.
Okay.
This game makes you actually think about history. We're getting educated as we're playing this game. Isn't there there's a term for like educational games, and I can't remember what it is.
Edutainment.
Entertainment?
Edutainment. There we go.
Like entertainment and education. Edutainment.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Lewis, we're both wrong. And it's
Oh.
actually pissing me off to find out when this happens.
When
At least in the US, 1938.
Oh, I'm
Holy
mad about
shit.
that. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
My reaction is Rianowski's face right now, huh? What about the UK?
I'm lazy.
Okay, thanks.
I'm looking this.
That's the police killer Automo lookalike again. And he's as exhausted as ever, it seems. Alright, that's the cop that we saw that had a twitchy leg.
Did he ever say anything while we were over there?
No, he just slept.
Oh, okay. Well, have a nice day, sir.
Now, as I'm sure you are all aware, the incident we are here to judge today tragically took place at the Great Exhibition, shortly after its opening.
The death toll could have been far worse. With the exception of the victim, no one was killed. Nevertheless, the dream of the science being exhibited at Wait. Excuse me, my lord, I just woke up. Nevertheless, the dream of the science being exhibited rapidly turned into a nightmare for the spectators.
A tragic turn of events, and as such, the eyes of all London, no, of the whole world, will be on this trial. It is our duty to reach a swift and just conclusion, I feel. So, your opening statement, please, Lord Van Zeeks.
I went and checked. I'm still mad. 1933 for Great Britain.
Oh!
Wait, was it 1933? Because I pulled up one that said 1833, but that's something else.
What I have a feeling is that there were probably provisions put in place first before the actual laws came into play. So, okay, go ahead. Oh, no, I'm just speculating here, but I'm just saying basically.
In 1833, the government passed a Factory Act to improve working conditions for children working in factories. Not stop children from working in factories. Improve working conditions for children working in factories. The basic act was as follows: no child workers under 9 years of age.
Yeah, I think the basic idea is it was starting to be phased out in the early 1900s, but it wasn't officially law until much later. So scrupulous companies could get away with, being assholes.
Yeah, with things and stuff that they shouldn't.
And some still do today, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. At the heart of this incident is technology never before demonstrated anywhere in the world. So that'll be fun.
One of science's latest developments, I take it. The government is keen to capitalize on the Great Exhibition to improve Britain's technological advantage.
Technology being demonstrated by the accused was described as super high voltage instantaneous kinesis.
Oh, good lord!
It's designed to disassemble human subjects using extremely high voltage electricity. I mean, it is definitely disassembling. And beam them instantly into another location where they are subsequently reassembled.
Well, they were disassembled and then beamed into a grave, so I mean, I guess it works.
Is such a thing even within the realms of possibility?
I already forgot what voice I gave him.
He was kind of close to strong enough, but not exactly.
But I don't believe it, that's for sure.
Disassembling people with electricity. My goodness, how shocking.
What is he doing over there?
Upset. I'm sorry, what?
What is he doing? Juror number 3, what are you doing with your hands? What are you?
Whee! Nothing up
Power
my
Ranger?
sleeve.
What are you doing?
Nothing up my sleeve.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Nothing up my sleeves, yo.
Everyone in these games is always doing something weird in the backgrounds, I swear to God.
Ha! The whole idea is absurd. The hypothesis would never stand up to scrutiny. I'm trying to do a Dr. Linsano, like the Dr. Insano character on atop the fourth wall, but it's hard.
You sound like Starscream. I think it's better.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid Starscream is the thing.
Sir,
fair.
I believe you are a fellow of the Royal Society, are you not? An expert in your field.
Sorry, I'm just trying to prep myself to
This
not
guy,
sound like
this
Starscream.
guy, the way he talks, he gives me very Reagan-esque or Nixon.
I am, at my word on the matter, can be considered final. Instant kinesis is poppycock.
Why not both?
Yeah, just do both. So this.
I feel like that man definitely needs to have the Nixon gravel. Instant kinesis is poppycock.
Yeah, he's definitely a Nixon.
Instant kinesis is poppycock.
Oh, that's it. That's the voice. That's the one. Oh, yeah.
So this expert and Mr. Sholmes are in agreement. It's impossible.
What is the prosecution's view on the matter?
The prosecution would assert that the accused's instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a success.
Ah. Huh?
What? Rot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That thing moved around too fast.
You were just so shocked, you didn't know what to say.
Order!
The professor's hypothesis is currently under investigation by the British government.
I got thrown off by that response too, when we're real.
If it is deemed to have merit, a substantial research grant would be made available. The accused made sure of the invention, built on his new hypothesis to take Dr. Asman's life.
Wait, he's a doctor now?
In order to be the sole benefactor of the grant.
Yeah, sure. But...
This disastrous demonstration was no accident. It was carefully designed from the outset to end the life of the victim.
Rubble.
That's a lot of speculation there, buddy.
Thank you, Lord Van Zeeks. The prosecution's stance is clear. But you will now bring forth witnesses to substantiate your claims.
Gladly, my lord. I am now using 3% of my power.
His cape's the first witness.
Bailiff, show the first witnesses to the stand.
Hooray! The me hour.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector of Scotland Yard's Homicide Division. I was on duty at the demonstration on the day in question and in charge of the further investigation.
Sir.
Edward Herribrain, scientist.
You were born in England, but have been carrying out research in Germany in recent years, correct?
Yes, that's right. After graduating from university here in Britain, I went to work in Germany. I made an amazing discovery. This is what brought me back. I had to demonstrate my incredible hypothesis at this great exposition. Well, to demonstrate it was incredible, alright? An incredible explosion. But the science was a success. The instantaneous kinesis worked. Everyone thought they must have. Yes, there was a terrible accident, but the demonstration of my hypothesis was a success. Well, not much is undeniable, as shown in this photograph taken here by the forensic investigation team.
This was taken inside the Crystal Tower, I take it. The centerpiece of the exhibition, no less.
That's right, my lord. It seems the victim ran straight into it.
It was so nice of him to lay down so properly like that.
I see. Very well, submit the photograph as evidence.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
But which one of us is voicing Shadow the Hedgehog?
It was you, Lewis.
Alright. Photograph of the victim. A photographic print of the victim taken after he was ostensibly been beamed to the Crystal Tower. It shows an apparent stab wound to the chest.
Wait, why was he stabbed?
As the court said, the victim of the incident was Mr. Oldie Osmond. There have been a number of allegations made against the man, but putting them aside for the time being. He was the man who financed the research for the experiment and the demonstration itself.
I see. So to summarize the situation, the defendant is accused of taking the life of the man who funded his work. Would that be correct?
Exactly.
But couldn't it be that the explosion was caused by some malfunction in the apparatus used for the demonstration?
That's right! That must be it! My splintered machine! My poor splintered machine! You saw it yesterday, didn't you? We can't even examine the wreckage thanks to the Special Dispensation for the Scientific Equipment Act. What? The wreckage? The wreckage?
But that being the case, how can the facts be established? How can it possibly be determined whether this was an accident or a deliberate and malicious act?
Extremely simply, my lord.
Oh, I can't wait for this explanation.
I beg your pardon?
Is that right, witness?
Sorry? Me?
No, your neighbor.
Yes, sir. It was murder, plain and simple. Anyone could state that with complete certainty.
I legitimately thought that he was making a joke before I realized that Gregson is actually right next to him.
I mean, he still could have been a joke anyway. What? How can he possibly think that?
Thank you, Inspector. I think we had better proceed to formal testimony. You will explain to the court on what grounds you claim this experiment to have been a front for murder.
We're gonna have to do not read this. We are going to go over this witness testimony in the next video because we are a little bit over, unfortunately. So, a front for murder.
Wait,
Do not read it.
I'm not gonna read that, but I'm gonna say
This testimony.